to another video. This particular video will be part 3 of how to end the stigma resulting in racism. In the previous video, I left off at the point regarding making a judgment on someone, not just as an individual, but as a society in itself. In the idea of creating a judgment, I would invite you as a viewer, whether you are of a low, middle, or higher class, to base your judgments of a particular person's character based on one particular thing. And this thing is regardless of skin color, sexual orientation, and mental health. And yet it is a direct reflection of the individual's character. I invite you as a viewer to place your judgments on a person based on the person's work ethic. No matter what they do, how good are they at what they do? How much are they pushing themselves to be good at that? And no matter being low, middle, or higher class citizen, how much does that work ethic reflect their character? Because now you might see where profilings, no matter which profiling it might be, but to place a judgment on an individual based on their work ethic is the only logical thing to place a judgment from. Because if I can't place a judgment from something, then what the hell am I going to judge from? If I can't judge my environment in order to say, I can accept this, not just as myself, but you as a viewer, and all collectively throughout all civilization of multicultural spaces. In the idea of judging a person based on their work ethic, regardless of their culture, regardless of their religion, regardless of their skin color or sexual orientation. But to place a judgment based on their work ethic, you would actually find that any person can place a rightful judgment based on this particular standpoint. And if you don't have a work ethic, then I suggest you get one. Because unless if you're as all of the rest are supporting civilization, no matter the role you may take in civilization, but unless if you have a job, and unless if you have, you could say, something to work towards to help sustain the rest. Because you see, if benefiting the rest is a means of you generating money, then how good are you at making money? And how good are you at benefiting the rest? Because you might see benefiting the rest can also be done for free. It's known as volunteering. Giving back to the community. Investing your time to invest in people, to create change. And that begins the moment we can base our opinions of each other in this multicultural pot, you could say, where we're all cooking inside. And in this multicultural pot, we are not mixing. And in order to make that recipe work perfect, for Mama's sweet cooking, if you want to make that recipe perfect, well, we need to start being able to talk to one another. And to be able to share our opinions and place our individual judgments that which we can grow from simply by seeing each other's work ethic. I could care less what else you are. How good are you at helping society? And how good are you at it? No matter what is it you do. Because if that's not something I can see as something that's right, then you wouldn't be able to see what's wrong. And if you can't see what's wrong beyond this point, well, you might be what's wrong at this point. In the idea of ending the stigma, I invite you as the viewer not to place your judgments on an individual's mental health, not on an individual's skin color, religion, culture, country, sexual orientation, on and on and on, because the more we create these infinite segregating points, the more we can separate and the more we can create these compartments. And so I invite you as a viewer to place your judgments based on your work ethic. Because if you can't back your word up, then that's the only thing you've got. Thank you.